pray to God, right?
Yes, only God.
But you pray to a God that you've never seen. So how do you know this God that you pray to exists? See, what I'm gonna say is, they say there is no self outside of God. And I'm gonna say this, right? Plato was a student of Socrates. Okay? No, he was a student of Socrates. And at one point in time, we all understood because we understood that man was God. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Manifested in the flesh. Socrates, Plato, when Socrates passed, Plato, what did he do? He came in with the era, what was called the Platonic, what was it called? I forget, man. But what he did is he convinced the people that God was outside of self. You see what I'm saying? And so therefore, anytime you put something above yourself, you will never be able to fully understand your place. Understand your place in the world.
Are cigarettes bad for you? Okay, what do they do?
It causes all kinds of diseases. You know what it is. It causes cancer. They cause multiple diseases.
Exactly. Right. You know this. So you know that cigarettes destroy you, but you're still smoking it.
That's right.
Did you know that God commanded that you don't smoke cigarettes? Brother, do you admit that you're destroying yourself right now smoking that cigarette?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So why do you continue to do it, brother?
I say it like this, man. Everybody has, and I ain't making it up, everybody has their vices. Everybody has vices. Mm-hmm. Whether it's cigarettes, whether it's drinking, whether it's gambling, whether it's sex, you name it. So, man is not infallible, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, you're born into a world of sin, so you're not going to escape it. Mm-hmm. Believe. Because to believe means to be lied to.
So
believe, okay.
So you're just an unbelieving person?
I don't believe in belief, period.
Okay.
I believe in facts, I believe in mathematics.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
Not answering the question.
I gotta go to the chronic, man. I'm trying to.
How is mathematics? All I'm asking you is one question, brother. You ain't answered it yet.
Okay, what's that?
How is mathematics stopping you from smoking cigarettes that you say will kill you, give you lung cancer? How is that? Answer that. It's a simple question, brother.
Listen, man.
It's a simple question.
I'll be here all day going back and forth with this, man. But I'm telling you, hey,
you're not going back and forth because you're not answering the question.
Shalom, everyone. If you like this video, subscribe with us to YouTube. Thank you.
Do it on the Sabbath. Let's get that. But today is God's day. He said, in it thou shalt not do any work. How you doing today, brother? Hey, nothing much, man. We up here teaching out the Bible, man. Got any questions? Okay. Well, I got a question for you. What's the one thing God can't do?
God can do anything he put his mind to. Man is God.
You said man is God?
Man is God.
Well, let's see. What's the one thing God cannot do? Let me get that. One thing God can't do. Yeah, I believe it's Titus. Titus chapter 1 verse 2. In hope of eternal life, which God that cannot lie. God can't lie. Okay? Oh, remember that. God can't lie. God to tell the truth. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. So what's the one thing that God cannot lie? Let me ask you a question, brother. What does God require from you?
Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
Exactly. He needs you to keep wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I ask you a question. Are cigarettes bad for you?
Yes, they are.
Okay, what do they do?
It causes all kinds of diseases. You know what it is. It causes cancer. They cause multiple diseases.
Exactly.
Right.
You know this. So you know that cigarettes destroy you, but you're still smoking it.
That's right.
Did you know that God commanded that you don't smoke cigarettes?
I would say you can't separate man from God. Man is God.
Okay, you say man is God. So you said man is holy.
Right.
All right, give me that, the temple. 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 16. Know ye not that ye are the temple of God? You're right. Man is holy. Ye are the temple of God. Go ahead. And that the Spirit of God dwelleth in you. You are God's dwelling place, brother. Go ahead. If any man defile the temple of God, you know what it means to defile the temple. What it mean, brother?
Your body, what you put in your body that doesn't belong.
Exactly. Now you said a cigarette bad for you. Let's see what God say. If any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. He said, if any man defile the temple of God, him shall God destroy. So, brother, do you admit that you destroying yourself right now smoking a cigarette?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So why do you continue to do it, brother?
I say it like this, man. Everybody has, and I ain't making up, everybody has their vices. Everybody has vices. Whether it's cigarettes, whether it's drinking, whether it's gambling, whether it's sex, you name it. So, man is not infallible, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you're born into a world of sin, so you're not going to escape.
So, okay, so you're basically saying that when in Rome, you saying when in Rome, you saying do as the Romans do. But you have a choice, brother. You can't live a healthier life. You choose. Nobody forced you to put that cigarette to your mouth. Nobody forced you to fornicate. It's a choice. So you have the understanding that you know this is bad for me, it's destroying me, but you still do it. You got the covenant with death. I want to ask you, while we dealing, do you believe you can quit smoking?
I know I can.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. The book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death. So basically, what you just told me when you explained to why you smoke, because you've made a covenant with death.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you pray?
All the time.
Okay. You pray to God, right?
Yes, only God.
You pray to a God that you've never seen. So how do you know this God that you pray to exists? See, what I'm gonna say is, they say there is no self outside of God. And I'm gonna say this, right? Plato was a student of Socrates. Okay? No, he was a student of Socrates. And at one point in time, we all understood because we understood that man was God. You see what I'm saying? Manifested in the flesh. Socrates, Plato, when Socrates passed, Plato, what did he do? He came in with the era, it was called the Platonic, what was it called? I forget, man. But what he did was, is he convinced the people that God was outside of self. You see what I'm saying? And so therefore, anytime you put something above yourself, you will never be able to fully understand your place. Understand your place in the world.
Okay, brother. I'm gonna be honest. You got more?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. I don't
I'm not a Christian.
compute everything you just said. But what I do know this, all right? When it comes to us wanting to please the flesh, continue in our sin, God, you say, you ask me why do I believe in a God I have not seen? Because the Spirit. I can relate to what I'm seeing in this Bible, and I can use it in real life. Let me show you everything that you just said. Give me that. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 32, verse 17. A sinful man said a smoking is a sin. A sinful man will not be reproved. A sinful man, he ain't gonna take correction. Hold on. But findeth an excuse according to his will. What he called an excuse according to his will, meaning he says a whole bunch of nothing, brother. Okay?
Let me ask you something. We all sin. Do you agree?
It depends on what the definition of we all sin is.
Do you eat pork?
No.
You don't?
No.
Any of y'all eat pork?
No.
Okay.
It's a sin. Let's get that.
That's
so we're going over commandments.
That's in the Old Testament in Leviticus.
Yes.
Where it says not to eat the swine flesh or touch his color.
And we're gonna get it for you. Go ahead.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you.
I like that you brought that up, brother, because that's what we are here teaching. God's commandments. And yes, no, we don't eat pork because we teach to keep God's commandments. We are here correcting that wicked spirit. We tell our brothers and sisters, quit eating that pork, man, because it's killing you. That's why I believe in a God that I have not seen physically.
You know, we came on slave ships in 1555.
Let's get it.
John F. Hawkins or whatever, right?
All praise.
I believe that was the name.
To the Most High.
We didn't know nothing about Christianity. That was something that was forced on us. You know
and you're bringing out two things at once. So, you said we came, first thing let's touch on, you said we came over here on slave ships.
That's right.
All right, let's get that. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and might as well start where you started. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 68.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, when he say Egypt again, now he's talking to the Hebrews. He had just freed them from Egypt. Now, you remember that, right? You know the story of Moses and the Hebrews.
I know the story.
Okay, he had just freed them. So basically, he would refer to Egypt because that's what they know. So he's telling them, I will bring you into Egypt again. Before we get that, let's see what Egypt means. Let's get Exodus 20.
Deuteronomy chapter 5, verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
Egypt means bondage. Now, you know what bondage means is another word for slavery. It's hard bondage. It's hard slavery. When you kept in chains, when you whipped, when you forced to work, to do rigorous work. It's like you. So God is telling the Hebrews, I'm gonna bring y'all into Egypt again. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
How did we get over here to this country? There you go. It's right there in the Bible. Deuteronomy 28 and 68. So I'm gonna bring y'all into Egypt again with ships. Go ahead.
Let me ask you something. You believe, right? Y'all don't believe it.
Yes.
Now, see, I'm gonna tell you something about belief. I don't believe in belief because belief is the absence of proof. That's just a belief. If you take that, like, I know 1 + 1 is 2, right? Everything can be broken down to mathematics. A belief system, I can believe that it's a spaceship right behind me, right? I know there ain't no spaceship around the time, but I can believe that. But if I turn around, there's no spaceship.
But you know there's no spaceship behind you, so you don't believe it.
See, the thing is, I don't believe in belief.
You don't believe in belief.
I don't believe in belief because to me, belief means to be lied to. Because there's no proof. There's no proof of this existence of this God that you're talking about.
Actually, there is, because you just proved it. Remember you said we came around slave ships?
No.
Let's do it.
There's no proof. There's no proof in this God that you pray to.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee.
He said, just how I'm saying it's going to happen, that's how it's going to happen.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
He said, I'm going to bring y'all to Egypt. Egypt means bondage. He's talking about America. He said, I'm going to bring y'all to America with ships. Like you just said, that's how we got here. And what year you say?
1555.
Oh, so you know that.
Yeah.
So, but you saying you don't believe when we reading it to you right now. This is God's words.
I don't believe in an unseen God.
I believe in an unseen God.
I don't believe in an unseen God. I know that man is Almighty God.
Well, if man's Almighty God, how come we can't fix the situation we're in right now?
Well, because a lot of that knowledge that we built some of the greatest wonders of the world. Mm-hmm. The thing is, right, is that man lost that knowledge of himself. You see what I'm saying? When he came here on slave ships and we was taught, we were Europeanized. You see what I'm saying? We lost our culture, we lost our language, we lost our land. You see what I'm saying? We lost our tongue. We lost our way. You see what I'm saying?
You hitting on, like, for real? Hey, man, you hitting on all facts. You right.
Man is God. There is no God to pray to. I don't pray because God don't submit.
Okay. Well, no, God ain't supposed to submit to man. But
man is God.
Man can't be God doing what we doing.
Well, show me this God that you pray to. Show him to me.
I'm showing to you right now. I'm gonna bring him out to you.
I want to see him like I'm seeing you.
You ain't ready for that. Let's get it.
I want to see it like you. Oh, you believe
Psalm chapter 83, verse 2. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee, they that hate you, go ahead, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. He said, our enemies have taken crafty counsel against us. You know what that means? Our enemies are taking crafty counsel against us. You know what that means?
Yes.
They have planned. They planned on ways to keep us down. Okay, go ahead. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against the hidden ones. They came to all your enemies, all the heathens, all the so-called white man, so-called Asian man, the Arabs, all of them came together. Say, how do we keep these people down? Go ahead. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. Yeah, let us cut them off from being a nation. Now, everything you just talked about, how we lost our tongue, we lost our, what else you say?
We lost our identity.
We lost our identity. Go ahead. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. He said that the name of Israel will be no more in remembrance. They said, let's make them forget who they are. That's prophecy. But let me show you something else. Because everything you speaking is prophecy. And this comes from the words of God in the Bible that you don't believe.
I don't believe. Listen.
What's that?
For me to believe something, for me to know something, listen, if I know something, I know it. I don't need to believe. I don't need to believe. Because to believe means to be lied to.
So
believe, okay.
So you're just an unbelieving person?
I don't believe in belief, period.
Okay.
I believe in facts. I believe in mathematics.
Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4.
And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee. Everything you said is our heritage. He said, God is saying, you're going to discontinue from your heritage that I gave you. Now, that's prophecy. That's why we believe in the God that you don't see. Because his words are in this Bible. So I'm going to show you something else. What is our heritage? And you said our tongue, our name, you said a bunch of stuff, but you was hidden. Let's see what some of our heritage is. Let's get Deuteronomy 28. I want to start, and we're going to hit one first. Let's see what our heritage is. Because God gave us a heritage. You know what? Deuteronomy 7. Let's go down first. He gave us a heritage. And it goes deeper than...
What's in the Bible that say, Jesus was saying, we are all God's children of the Most High?
You don't want to talk about?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Let's get it. Well, you remember. Let's get it. So we all guys. Let's get it. But okay, so if God say we all guys, you don't believe in God, then what are you saying?
I'm just keeping the point of saying, man, it's God. Listen, I don't believe in all the words. I believe the Bible has some truth in it, but I don't believe it's all the way true. I don't. In Genesis, I believe it's in Genesis it says, listen to this. It says, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. What does that say?
I'm saying that the God that you don't believe in is saying that my people are supposed to be holy.
It says,
let's get that. Let's get what you're talking about.
It says, let us make man.
Let's get the one you're talking about first, and then we'll come back to it. The book of Psalms, chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. You're a God because you're a child of God. What is? But ye shall die like men. But you're going to die like men. Now, he said, you gods.
We never die.
Because y'all my people. But you're going to die like men. It's talking about in the flesh, brother. But let's see what he's talking about, why he said that. And fall like one of the princes. So you're going to fall like one of the princes, the people of the earth. So, God always said, yeah, y'all gods, but do you know why he was saying, y'all gods, but y'all gonna die like men?
No, I don't. What was that mean?
Because we transgressed his laws. Let's get it.
No, okay, let me tell you. Okay, here
the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 23. For the wages of sin is death. The wages of sin is death, brother. So while you were smoking on cigarettes, all praise that is gone, you are killing yourself. You call yourself a God.
And you are.
I'm not
But you have to understand,
I am
being a God comes with responsibilities. And one of those responsibilities is to your temple. And then there's another one that comes with that responsibility. Give me Matthew 22. Give me Matthew 22 so I can show you.
I bet you believe that. You believe in life after a physical death too, don't you?
Yes, I do.
So where is this spirit?
Well, we're going to get on that later. Let's get this one. I want to hit you with this.
Man never died.
Matthew 22, I believe I won't love your neighbor as yourself.
The same energy that created
Matthew chapter 22, verse 39. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Love your neighbor as yourself. Brother, you asked me if I eat pork. I told you no.
Right.
Because I love myself.
Okay.
And I tell you, I preach that to you out of God's Bible, which is, as you can see, is real. I preach that to you because I love you, brother.
I love you too, brother.
And the thing is, all praises. We out here right now rebuking that sinful nature. We out here letting our people know God, our God, He gave us laws. He commanded that we keep them. How? So we can be the gods that you speak of.
Hey, listen, I'm saying because I'm gonna go get some tonic, right?
No,
but
brother.
listen. I'm saying this, right? I'm the God, right? And I'm gonna say this, man, is that I don't knock nobody, man, for what they believe in, what they stand. Because you got Christianity, you got over 100 and some denominations in that. Islam, you got a million different denominations in that. So you got all these different religions, all claiming that they the one. Listen, I don't knock nobody for what they believe. If it helps them to become a better person, you know what I mean? To be successful, I don't knock that, right?
When it comes to your people, when it comes to your people, you're supposed to help them.
Right, exactly, right. So, but when it comes to
you got it. Let's get it.
2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, meaning we don't deal as gods. We don't deal in the physical. We deal with the spiritual.
we all see the thing here.
But mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
Say mighty through God to pulling down strongholds. So we dwell in the word. That's what makes us gods. We are mighty through God's words. So all that other stuff about, I don't knock people for what they do. We deal on the spiritual level.
That's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of God.
When it comes to our people and them having all these different beliefs and we being okay with it, we supposed to be against that. We supposed to cast that down and give them the true knowledge.
Hey, I want you to look up, is it a King James verse, man?
That's all we read.
I'm gonna look up King James verse, man, and I'm gonna tell you, look up King James and see what he did, right?
Yeah,
King, man, I ain't finna insult nobody with it. Like I'm gonna cut it off with that. But just do your history on King James, man.
Okay.
Just do your history on
King James. We got King James right here.
No. I ain't talking about looking King James looking at it through a different perspective. You know what I mean?
About how they tried to make him out like he was something that he wasn't. Let's see what King James.
You're looking at it through a biblical perspective.
So what's your problem with King James?
King James dealt in incest, cannibalism.
Where your facts at?
Huh?
Where your facts?
I don't have it. That's why I say
we need facts, brother.
Do your homework on it.
We need facts. But we got some facts for you on King James.
Do your homework on it.
We got the Bible.
This way I don't understand. The same people that held that put you in slaves gave you a Bible to read. You know what I'm saying? And it's been passed down through generation to generation. Nah, man, I can't do Christianity, man.
We don't do Christianity either. We out here teaching to follow Christ.
I mean,
this is Christianity right here. Yeah. This Christianity right here. These Christianity was taught by our oppressors. We teaching against what they taught. Like God didn't give us. Excuse me, but God didn't give us religion. These are man-made religions. You got John Smite. He created the Baptist religion. If you want to come closer, brother, you can read it. Look, come look at this. Then you got Charles Palm. He created the Pentecostal religion. Joseph Smith created the Mormons. Charles Azari, whatever his name is. The point is, all these
so-called white man created those religions. We teach what God gave us, and God didn't give us the religion. He gave us the commandments.
We didn't even know nothing about the Bible or none of that when we came over here, man. And for the most part, we were they got us from the from South Africa because it was closer to the coast, because the Europeans couldn't travel through the jungles and through the marshes because they weren't equipped. You see what I'm saying? So they was grabbing from the coast or whatever, right? Whatnot. And when we came over here, man, we didn't know nothing about no Bible or Christianity. We were Muslims. We were Muslims when we came over here. You see what I'm saying? They forbade us from practicing our religion and our customs, and they gave you a Bible, and y'all went for it.
We went for it.
Y'all went for it. Y'all went for it.
Let's get that. Yeah,
I gotta go.
I see where to go with the brother.
I gotta go. Peace, God. I gotta go. I'm trying to go.
Hey, bro, before you leave, let me ask you a question.
There is no God up there.
How can let's get off God. How do you say mathematics? How is mathematics been working out for you to stop you from smoking cigarettes?
Oh man, see now we tried. We gonna go there with.
You said it's killing you. You said you know it's killing you.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
So why are you give me some rock
I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm eternal. I'm the Alpha and the Omega, which means I will never die.
Brother, you ain't answered the question. How does mathematics stopping you from smoking cigarettes that you said no is killing you?
Come on, man. We're not gonna do that.
How? Tell me. What's the answer? Because you know what? You got it. What you believe in.
I don't believe in belief.
Well, you say you believe in mathematics.
I got facts.
You believe in mathematics.
Everything can be broken down.
You believe in mathematics, brother. How is mathematics gonna stop our people's problems? Let's get real. What you see? You see black on black crime?
Everything can be broken down into mathematics.
You see black on black crime. Explain mathematics. You running, brother. You running. You running. Give me
and understand the language in which the universe was written. There's no mathematics.
Brother, let's deal. Let's deal.
Because the language of the universe was written in mathematics.
Brother, we get all that. We get all that.
You want to know the truth?
Brother, we get all that.
You want no truth. You see what I'm saying?
I get all that, brother. We get all that.
Man,
what I'm asking you is, how
is
is mathematics gonna save your people problems?
Religion was put here, man, to control the masses, to keep the masses asleep from knowing.
Brother, you're not answering the question.
I gotta go to the clinic, man. I'm trying to.
How is mathematics? All I'm asking you is one question, brother. You ain't answered it yet.
Okay, what's that?
How is mathematics stopping you from smoking cigarettes that you say will kill you, give you lung cancer? How is that? Answer that. It's a simple question, brother.
Listen, man.
It's a simple question.
I'll be here all day going back and forth with this, man. But I'm telling you, hey,
you're not going back and forth because you're not answering the question.
Hey, I love y'all.
Give me 2 Peter. Give me 2 Peter 3 and 15. 2 Peter 2 and 15. Hold on, brother.
I gotta ride, man. I gotta just read, bro. I'll holler at you. Peace, God.
Listen to this, brother.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 15, which have forsaken the right way. And
1 Peter 3 and 15. So, brother, when you go, make sure you think about that question, because we want that answer. Because if mathematics is the answer to our people's problems, then give us the solution. You got whatever you speak, whatever our people speak, it has to solve your people's problems. Give me some Rock 14 and 5. Brother, what's keeping you from smoking that cigarette? Because it ain't mathematics. Mathematics is not going to stop you. Give me that. So Rock 14 and 5.
The book of Sirach, chapter 14, verse 5. He that is evil to himself.
So you evil to yourself because you smoking them cigarettes. You killing yourself. So that means you evil to yourself. Read that again.
He that is evil to himself.
It say he that is evil to himself.
To whom will he be good?
To whom will he do good to? We gotta learn to have solutions. Whatever you believe in, it has to have solutions for our people. If your belief don't have solutions for our people, then this is useless. We gotta understand that. now give me 1 Peter 3 and 15. Because that's a simple question. It's many people that smoke cigarettes that want to stop. So how is mathematics going to get our people to stop smoking cigarettes? Guess what? The answer is, it's not going to get nobody to stop. That's the real answer. Give me that.
1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 15. But sanctify the Lord God in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer.
The Bible said, be ready always to give an answer. If you got the solution, you can't leave no questions unanswered. Read that again.
But sanctify the Lord God in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer.
And say, be ready always, brother. Did you think about your answer yet? Because we're not letting you off the hook for that answer. We need that answer. How is this? Give me John 8 and 34. How is mathematics gonna get you off that cigarette that you?
Hey man, I just missed the chronic, man. I'm trying to get the chronic.
That's a good thing, brother. Watch this, John 8 and 34.
John chapter 8 and verse 34. Jesus answered them, verily, verily, I say unto you, whosoever commits sin, is the servant of sin.
You're a slave to them cigarettes, brother. You're a slave to that weed. Do you know studies show that weed causes mental health issues?
No, man, I ain't never heard.
Let's get there. You ain't never heard that?
Listen, man, listen. I got a book for you that I want you to read.
What's the name of it, brother?
It's called Knowledge of Self by Dr. Supreme Understanding. Check it out.
You see this? This is called marijuana and mental health. The complex relationship between marijuana and mental health.
Yeah, it's good for my mental. That's what I'm trying to
It's good. That's called a temporary coping mechanism. But then after that, you become addicted to the THC. It releases dopamine. Now, every time you smoke that cigarette, every time you smoke that weed, it releases a dopamine, which is the what they call that, the happy. It's like the happy hormone. So it's like that's what you use it to cope. But you know how you cope for real is to face your issues head on. Give me Isaiah 1 and 4. That's what our people need to do. Our people need to. The weed is a band-aid. The cigarettes is a band-aid.
Hey man, listen, examine that book more carefully. What you mean?
What you said? You said it's called The Identity of Self, right? The book that you said, Identity of Self.
No, man, I said the name of the book is called Knowledge of Self by Dr. Supreme Understanding.
Give me Isaiah 1 and 3.
No.
Hold on. Don't finish. Go ahead. I got you, bro.
You ain't got to, hit me with no more scriptures. I'm busy. But I just want you to check that out. Knowledge of Self by Dr. Supreme Understanding.
Now, what would I get out of that? Just in a quick summary. Out of that book.
What you will get, man, out of that, even if you don't change what you believe, you will look at things in a different light. You will also examine things more critically. You know what I mean? Check it out.
Examine things like what?
Check it out, man. I gotta go. I can't sit here and
I feel you, bro. But
have a good day.
this is about identity. Watch this, Isaiah 1 and 3.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel does not know.
It say Israel don't know. Go ahead.
My people does not consider.
You good, brother. We don't.
I'm rejecting what you're saying because I got something to do. So I don't try to oppose.
Give me Hosea 4.
I'll tell you something. Now, if you either accept it, you accept it. If you don't, all right, I'm fine. I'll reject it.
Now watch this, brother. Give me Hosea 4 and 6.
Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Read that again, Jack. This what you rejected, brother.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
What this brother say?
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
You're rejecting knowledge, brother. You said you rejected. Brother, read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
So our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Go ahead.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
Because this brother rejected knowledge. You said I rejected. Go ahead.
I will also reject thee.
I will reject thee. What's the falsehood?
That Bible you got right there.
Prove it. Give me 1 Thessalonians 5. Prove it, brother. You gotta give me a falsehood. Because mathematics ain't gonna stop you from getting off them cigarettes, brother. You never did answer the question. We're not letting you off the hook. We're not letting you off the hook, brother. We're not letting you off the hook. Brother, you can't even beat cigarettes. Whatever you believe in is not helping you to beat a cigarette. You are a slave to cigarettes, brother. That's the point. You didn't want to deal with that part, though. Our people don't want to deal with the real. They want to deal with mathematics and run from their problems. You can't run from yourself, brother. You can't run from yourself. Give me Isaiah 1 and 4. You can't use that weed to cope with your problems. You're going to have to deal. This Bible make you have to face your problems. That's why people don't want to listen to the Bible. The Bible make you deal with your problems. That's why you hate it. That's why you reject it. But guess what? You can't run from yourself. That cigarette addiction, that weed addiction, that crack addiction, that's going to follow you wherever you run. That whoredom spirit, that broke baby mama, baby daddy, black on black crime, that's going to follow you wherever you go. Ain't no mathematics gonna solve nothing. What I heard you get? Isaiah 1 and 4.
Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
Said a seed of evildoers, go ahead.
Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are going away backward.
Say they are going backwards. Our people is living backwards. Our people, you making the same mistakes your mama made. You making the same mistakes your daddy made. You making the same mistakes your grandmama made. You making the same mistakes your granddaddy made. Your lineage is going backwards. Go ahead.
Verse 5. Why should you be stricken anymore?
Why shouldn't you go through hard times no more if you refuse to change? The man sat up here and said he knows cigarettes don't kill him. But he can't stop. And said we need to look at mathematics. Why should we listen to you and you can't overcome a cigarette? Why should anybody listen to you? You can't even overcome a damn cigarette. Go ahead.
Why should you be stricken anymore?
Why shouldn't you be stricken anymore? Go ahead.
Ye will revolt more and more.
You gonna go more and more if the Lord don't punish you. Go ahead.
The whole head is sick and the whole heart faint. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
It said your whole body, there is no soundness in it. Your body is full of toxins. Your mind is full of things that ain't helping you. You reading books that don't help you overcome your demons. That's when the conversation gets real. When you start talking to people about their own demons, that's when the conversation gets real. We don't give a damn about mathematics because mathematics ain't causing people to go kill our own people. Mathematics ain't causing you to smoke dope. So guess what? Mathematics ain't gonna help you stop. Go ahead.
Verse 6. from the sole of the foot, even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
Said there was no soundness in it, but what?
But wounds.
But wounds, go ahead.
And bruises, and putrefying sores.
It said our people are full of wounds and bruises. You know what that's called? That's called trauma. Our people are full of trauma. And they need the marijuana. They need the cigarette. Because that's the only way they know how to cope. We out here to tell you, face your demons head on. You gotta change. That's how you gonna beat your demons. You ain't gonna beat your demons doing the same thing that caused the demons to be on you. All you doing is causing more trauma to yourself. We don't give a damn about no mathematics. We don't give a damn about what people gotta say that is a slave to a damn cigarette.